Good morning students, how are you all? Okay, today in our this class that in standard 8 that we discussed about, let me start our new unit, human resources. Okay, unit 6, that is human resources. And in this unit that we discussed, then what is the importance of human resources in the context of India also and in the context of world also. So first of all, let me discuss what is meaning of human resources. Human, that we all know, but what is meaning of resources? The resources means that thing that we use in our daily life. Like I am giving you one example. Okay, there is a water bodies are there. Okay, lots of water bodies like river, oceans, lakes, wells, steps wells, all are the water bodies. Okay, so if we talk about the water, then which are the resources of water? Then we mentions that rain, then river, ocean, then lakes, ponds, and step wells. All are the resources of the water. Means from to that we get the water, and it is used by human being. So whatever the things we get from to the nature, directly or indirectly, and it is be used in our daily life, it is become a resource. Okay. So by this way, also in the context of India and in the context of world, there is a human is also one kind of resources. How we can say that human is also one kind of resources? See, human is doing so many works in that life, like they take education, then they become one employee, and he works for the company or for the any institutions in the country or in the state. So by this way, that human is work for country, for to upliftment of the any country or any state, he is involving in that. So by this way we call that human is also one kind of resources. Okay, so in human resources, which topics that we learn today? So today we will learn about the census. What is the meaning of census and why we do it? Okay, in each and every year, not each and every, in every 10 years we count it, the census of our India. So let us see first of all that what is the meaning of census. So census meaning collections and cataloging of information, collections and cataloging of informations about people living in a country or any particular regions of the country is known as the census. Okay, understood all of you? What is here definition is giving collection and the cataloging of informations about people, means which kinds of information here we have to provide? That age, that residential address, born means birth date, age, everything, male, female. Okay, everything that we mentions in one place, it is called a cataloging, collection and cataloging about the informations about the people living in country of any regions, mean from east to west or north to south in the whole India, wherever the in whatever the regions the peoples are live. Okay, and we count it, it is called a census. Okay, and it is done every 10 years. It is done every 10 years under the Regulations Act of central government. Okay, census is done in every 10 years and it is done by the central government. Then the another thing is about it. Then see, what is important about 2011? Our last census is done in 2011. Now it is done in 2021. Means this year it is counted by our central government. Okay, so in 2011 last, whenever we have to done this census, then what is importance are there? Then there are important that government is provide also unique ID number to all, and identity card in 2011. This is the importance of a 2011 census. Then another thing is that what is there? See, why we need a census? Okay, why we need census and what is the need of it? So I am here writing need of it. Census need is what? See, it is large country. India is a large country, so there is too much populations are there. So for control that populations in the way of food, education, agriculture, industries, and everywhere in the conservation, in the resources, everywhere, we have to need the total amount of people, total amount of population. So before that, because that reason, we have to do each and every 10 year. It is a census is done by the central government. Okay, understood the need of a census. Why it is need? See, water, food, housing facilities, electricity, industries, employment, education and conservation. All these things are provided by the central government to the all the peoples who are live in India. But how they provide it? If they have a number that how much populations are live in India, and because of that there is a need to doing census each and every year. Understood all of you? Yes or no? First of all, let we discuss definitions of sentence. Okay, census. Then after we will discuss where it is held. In 2011 it is last held, and now in 2000, not 2000, in 2021 it is done. Then now next, what actually happened after every 10 years it is counted, and what is the need of that? There is a water, food, electricity, then housing facilities, education, conservations, all the things that we have to provide to each and every person. That's why central government is done this census each and every year. Then let me go further. Okay, let us see further. What is there? See, an estimate populations of India. Okay, an estimate populations of India. So in that, what we discuss, then see, from in India, north, okay, east, west and north to south. Then how much square kilometer it is spread? So see, 32,27,263 square kilometer land area is of India. Land area, okay, 32,27,263 square kilometer. 263 square kilometer land area have of India. Okay, and how much percent it is? If we count that 100% of the world land area is there, so from to that there is a 2.42% of the world's land area. Okay, how much land area we have in India? Then 2.42% of world's land area. This is okay. Then another thing, in the land area means how much big our land. On that way we have stand 7 in the world. Okay, there is a biggest country. There are 6 that is upper than us in the world. Means they are big than India. They are big than India in the land area. How much land areas that we have? Then 32,27,263 square kilometer, and India stands 7. Okay, India stands 7 in the world. Means there is a 6 another countries bigger than India. Okay, then another thing is that there is a 16% of the world population lives in India. Okay, see, 16% of world. We count the total populations of the world like 100%. From to that 100%, there is a 16% of the world population lives in India, and India stands second in the population. India stands second in the population, and first is which? China. First there is a population is a China. Okay, and we stand second after China. We stand second after China. Then the another thing, what is a human resources? Okay, what is a human resources that we discuss? That the person who are a skilled person, engineer, doctor, teachers, then any sport person, then any singer, any dancer, everybody who are a skilled person, even those who are not take education even, and handmade, they make so many things like weaving something, to paint something, to draw something. Okay, those all people are involving in the human resources. Means with the help of all these people like a doctor, engineer, teachers, lawyer, judges, and every person who are too much intelligent and skilled persons, all are participating in the development of the country. So they are called as a human resources. because country is using them in their development. Country is using that particular person in their developing. Okay, and before that we learn already that what we learn, that the thing which is useful by any person and in daily life, that thing is called resources. So human beings is also used by the central government to progress of our country. So it is also called human resources. Understood all of you? Yes or no? So next let me see that what is the population growth in India. Okay, what is the population growth in India? So see, 80.1 crore, 18.1 crore population growth is in India. Means see, in a one decade, yani 2001 to 2011, there are increasing of the population growth is 18.1 crore people are increased in India. Then another thing is what? Then see, let me see in 2011 how much populations of India is there. So India in 2001 there is a 102.87 crore people are there. Means that much populations of India. In 2011 there is a 102.87 crore people are there in India, or populations are there. It is increased in 10 years. It is increased in 10 years. See, 21 crores are added. 21 crore people are added in 10 years. Means in one decade. See, in 2011 121.01 crore. Okay, in 2011 1.21.01 crore populations of India. Means in every decade means 10 years. Decade means 10 years. So in every 10 years, Indian populations is increased 18.1 crore. 18.1 crore every 10 years, in every decade it is increased. So see, what actually happened if it is increased. And now see, it is last done in 2011 and now it is done in this present year 2021. So think about it, how much population it is increased. Maybe it is 120, it is 24, 21 is okay, but now it is maybe 141 or maybe 142 populations are there. Okay, right now in the present day in India in 2021. Let me see, whatever there is a reports of central government is came, that we notified that how much populations are there in 2021. Maybe it is cross these numbers also. Okay, maybe this cross these numbers also. This is just willingly added with the help of this previous data. But now right now maybe it is increased. Maybe it is in 18%, not 18%, but maybe 22, 25 or 26% maybe increased this in 10 years. Then what is the reason behind of this growing of the populations in the India? See, there are too many factors are affecting it. See, before what happened actually, that before there is no any medical facilities are there. If any person is ill, then there is no medical facilities, then he or she is died because of this kinds of disease they faces. Okay, so right now what happened, the government is launches too much schemes and policies to for upliftment of the human. So because of that there is a death rate is going lower. Means schemes like Bharat launch, there is a Poshan Abhiyan, then Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, in that there are distributions of Madhyahan Bhojan, that kinds of schemes and policies which is developed by the central government and it is implemented by the state government to the each state and every district. So because of that there is a death rate. Whatever the before time there is a death rate is high, but right now in the 21st century the death rate of the peoples are going down because government launches so many schemes in health, in education, in further studies, okay, in industries, in agriculture, in each and every field there is a government is launches so many schemes and policies. Okay, because of that is a decreasing of the death ratio is decreased. And what actually happens in the another way, there is a death rate is decreased. Then what is that happen? The birth rate is increased. Why birth rate is increased? See, right now government is launches so many schemes and policies related to women and child under the Ministry of Health. Under the Ministry of Health. Then whatever they are done in the Anganwadi, there is a, if the child is not born, before that they are doing preparations for the child. Means they are giving nutritional food, water, fruits, milk, everything to that pregnant woman. So because of that, there is a birth rate is going high. Okay, birth rate is going high. In the last 5 or 7 years, government is launching so many schemes for any pregnant woman, and because of that reason, there is an increase of the birth rate at any level. And the another thing is what? There is a natural phenomenon. Another factor is affecting is what? There is a natural phenomenon. Means it is the natural process. Okay, no one can stop it. Okay, in the increasing of the birth rate, and because of that, there is a population's growth is increased in India day by day and year by year in the decade also. Understood? Then another thing that is immigration. Okay, immigration. What is the meaning of that? See, India is not much big country. It is big country, but rather than it is too much wealthy countries also, because people are selected India for to live in. So migrated people came in India for that education, then for that business, for the trade, for the job. So because of that, so many people are immigrate in India, and this is the also reason that the populations of India is grow. And another thing, birth rate is going increase, birth rate and lower that birth rate increase. There is so many reasons behind that. Not only Anganwadi people means there is a doing the work for the birth rate of after the birth of child. After the birth of child, there is so many schemes which is launched by the central government. Up to the child is increasing up to 10 years or 15 years. Government is provide food facilities. Then vaccination is there, because that there is in the before time there is no vaccination is available. So whenever any child is born, within the means within the week or within the 10 days, there is so many diseases they faces with the born. Okay, and that is which is not developed, and right now there is so many vaccines are available right now. So they are provided by the government to the all the lower to the upper classes family who are the belonging from the state or country, wherever or from wherever the regions. So it is the schemes launched by the central government for the each and every caste and each and every religion and each and every persons of the country. So because of that reason, there is a birth rate is going high. Birth rate is going high. And the another thing is that another main reasons is behind the high birth rate is that now education is implemented. Okay, through education people are going aware. And if people are going to aware, then they are also already itself taking care in the way of education, in the way of health. Okay, now people are aware, so they are more aware about their health. Okay, if the people are more aware about their health, then they directly or indirectly help to their child also. And so because of that, there is a increasing in the birth rate. Education is the main factor. Education is the main factor which is affecting all these things like phenomenon, immigration, then increase in a birth rate, lower death rate. What actually happens is, if there is any person is ill before time, there is no any vaccines or no any medicines is available in the market. Okay, so but right now what happened, each and every disease we have to less than AIDS, there is no only medicine or vaccines for AIDS, but all over the disease there is cancer is there, any breathing problem, asthma, or each and every body means physical problem is there. So each and every have operations are there, then medicines are there, vaccines are there. So it is medical facilities are available there. So people are not more death. Okay, people are not death more. So because of that, this kinds of medical facilities is increased in the world and in the India. Because of that also there is a lower death rate in India. There is a lower death rate in India. Then another thing is that what before that in India there is not medical facilities too much, but right now there is a facility of doctors, nurses are there, hospitals are there, so many things are there. Okay, and easily we have available of the medicines in a medical store. So these all the things are affecting in the growth of population. Understood all of you? All these things are important and it is play one role in the development of the growth of any population. So I hope all of you understand it. Yes or no?